Behind the doors of this quaint country farmhouse is a gruesome crime scene. 4 bodies, a pool of blood. Who killed the Champion family and why? It's the last place you'd expect a quadruple murder, right in the middle of Kentucky bluegrass country in the tiny town of Cadiz, about 80 miles northwest of Nashville. Lindsay Champion, his wife Joy, a model mother and school teacher for 30 years, their daughter Emily, a veterinarian, and a handyman, all dead from gunshot wounds. The only witness, the sole survivor, the Champion's eldest son Ryan. That's him in hospital scrubs, telling detectives at the crime scene the handyman did it.
He was keeping a real good eye on me. And I kept thinking, this guy's just off of his rocker, or he's got a screw loose.
It was a brilliant autumn Sunday in horse country. The Champions had just attended church. Ryan's sister Emily, a horse veterinarian from Louisiana, just happened to be visiting for the weekend. He claims they were both kidnapped at gunpoint by the handyman Vito Riservato. Riservato lived down the road, an odd job man who did work like installing tile. He had just met the Champions when they hired him to work at the farm.
We think that he briefly met the family one day last week, so we don't know how well of a relationship this person had with the family.
He was a new person to all of us. His relationship to us was only a couple of days old.
In this interview, less than 24 hours after his entire family was murdered, a very calm Ryan says he and Emily cowered in fear.
If it had just been me and him in the room, I wouldn't have been half as worried. My concern the whole time was that Emily's here too. If I goof something up, it's not just me, it's her.
Then Ryan gave this bizarre account of being held hostage.
I've read in one news report that my hands were bound, so I guess I can say that.
When his parents came home, Ryan says Riservato shot them both dead. Then turned the gun on Emily and shot her at point-blank range. As he was reloading, Ryan says he wrestled the gun away, killing Riservato in self-defense.
He made 2 mistakes. He got too close to me, and his gun had needed reloading, and he was head down.
Ryan was hailed as a hero, a brave man who tried to save his family from a monster on a rampage. This friend of Riservato, who wants her identity kept secret, says she's shocked he would be accused of murder.
Last I heard from him, a friend of ours was saying that he had recently found God.
4 days later, the family was buried. The entire town came out for the funeral. But there was one mourner missing, the sole survivor of the tragedy, Ryan Champion. Where was he? In jail. In an unbelievable twist, cops are now charging Ryan with the murders. Cops call it a murder for hire, saying they have evidence that Champion hired the handyman to kill his parents and then turn the gun on him. Detectives aren't revealing a motive for the slayings. Ryan's girlfriend, Ann Plotkin, posted on her Facebook page, "I miss Ryan so much that it hurts. I know that he didn't do anything wrong." And now Plotkin is defending herself. Prosecutors say she wasn't present for the murders, but knew about the crime and failed to report it. Both Champion and Plotkin have pled not guilty. Their trials are set for next year. People in this small town have lost some good friends, lost their innocence too.
Everybody asks the question, why? We'll probably never have the answer to that question.